the Skype set up. So our family was on one side, and then the Skype was on the other side, and we had them participate in the wedding ceremony. We, you know, who gives this woman, and they answered, and got to see the whole wedding ceremony. It was done in Chinese, with Chinese translations, and Lulu's cousin Tony brought her up the aisle, and so anytime we needed a translation, Tony would translate to the parents who were sitting on the other side of the aisle of the ocean by Skype. And then for the speeches, we brought the computer, we walked it around into the other side, and they were there and they heard our speeches, and then they each gave a speech, even her grandpa, right? In Chinese, and then Tony translated that for us, so it was really wonderful and intimate, and it helped our families to bond, and it was just a great way to do it. So that's why now we have the chance to have our extended family and friends here to share the rest of the celebration. So thanks again for coming. You might notice that Michael and Lindsay are missing, but Michael was in Vancouver, and he came to the wedding, and he stood up with Tom. And of course, he couldn't come back. So he just wanted to say hello to all the friends and family, extend his love, and say that he just wanted me to tell you that he's very happy with Tom's choice of Lulu, and he knows that he'll be very happy in the years to come. And Lindsay couldn't make it either, but I wanted to paraphrase a couple of things from her speech. She said at the wedding that Tom was not just a wonderful brother, but a perfect brother.
That's not what she said while I was her brother.
And even though he's younger than her, she looks up to him for his goodness and integrity and strength of character.
And I'm 6 inches taller.
So I wanted to share that too, because she would want you to know that. And as for Fred and I talked a lot at the wedding. So I just want to say how proud Fred and I are of Tom. And he is, I could go on and on, he's a gentle, compassionate, wonderful, friendly soul, and he's found a soulmate in Lulu who is a perfect complement to him, to all of his qualities. And Lindsay thought she was a perfect companion for Tom as well. So 2 perfect people have just got there. So I won't go on and on beyond that. I want to thank my sister Nancy. Where are you, Nancy? For all of her help with this today. It's without her help we couldn't have pulled this off. And her husband Mike, who helped us with computer things. Hopefully everything will work. We're going to have a little slide presentation later, but he was so helpful. And Roy Esba, I believe that you pronounce his last name, and the Knights of Columbus for this great venue. We really appreciate it. So for all of the help, thank you so much. So in a few minutes, Tom's going to introduce his bride formally to you, and he'll talk about what led them to this place that they're in today. And then his best friend Tim, who was his best man at the wedding, will come up and say a few words. And after that, we'll show a short slide presentation of their growing up, and you'll notice some pictures on the slide presentation of Tom and Lulu in China, and also some wedding pictures, which were pre-wedding pictures, but Tom can explain a little bit more about that. Beautiful pictures that they got taken in China as well. Yeah, so after the slideshow, we'll continue visiting and eat and be merry and have coffee and tea, and there's cupcakes that are just beautiful over there that you can help yourself to. Again, Nancy made them. They're moist, delicious. You got to try them. They're wonderful. Thanks again, Dan. And then we'll just show some pictures in the background of the wedding when we're milling about. Also, I just want to tell you there's some, in the back, there's a basket, and there's little questionnaires. And whoever feels like it, Tom and Lulu would really appreciate your input. There's just a few questions on what you might think love and marriage is all about, or what qualities that you could bring to marriage that would help as times go on, and sometimes aren't always rosy.
Just don't contradict anything I've already told.
And you can sign it if you want. If you don't want, that's okay. So there's two baskets. One has them in, and then when you're done filling it out at your leisure today, you can put it in the basket at the back. So we appreciate that. So, okay, it's all yours, Tom.